There's been some talk in the UK about extending the age of compulsory mathematics education up to 18. Now, I think this is an absolutely crazy idea, and I think it ties in with a lot of important kind of educational concepts. So my basic premise as a teacher myself is that it's very, very hard to teach anyone that doesn't actively want to learn, especially if it's a difficult thing like mathematics. Basically, learning is an active process, and if you're not on board with it emotionally, then it's just going to be too difficult. So if you've got people that just don't want to learn maths and you're forcing them to learn it for longer and longer, my experience is that I could teach in 6 months a student, like say GCSE maths, once they'd decided that they wanted to learn it because maybe it was opening a doorway for them in some career, and they'd realised that it was a kind of necessary evil, so they had actively chosen it even though they weren't necessarily that into maths. They actually understood that it was, in the greater picture, something they wanted. Then I could teach them in 6 months what I could not teach them in 6 years, and I'm not exaggerating here, because it's difficult, right? Anything difficult requires an investment, and you're not going to invest if you don't want to do it. So for me, the whole notion of compulsory education, I think, is fundamentally flawed. I'm not saying I know exactly what the alternative is, but I think it really needs revisiting. But in terms of our own lives and our own personal development as adult learners, then I would say, if you're not genuinely interested, if there's something that you're kind of supposed to learn but you're kind of putting it off, dragging your feet, you need to work out, is this something I really want to learn? Not necessarily for its own sake, or it can be for its own sake, because learning is an absolute joy if it's something that you're passionate about. But if it's, you know, a means to an end, so it's opening some door for you, it's giving you something that you need to get where you want to go, then you're invested and do it. But if you haven't got that genuine desire to learn, then you might as well stop now, because you're making your life 10 times harder than it would be if you were genuinely wanting to do it. So wait until you're ready, or don't do it. That's my advice. Take care. Thanks for watching.